Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for our OG tribe members. Y'all are amazing. And obviously, welcome to all the new folks here to our channel. Honestly, thank you. You all have been helping us reach our goal of growing our tribe, growing our channel. My goal is to reach 100,000 strong, so that mainly, of course, it's a major milestone, but also mainly so that I can get verified by YouTube, so that y'all will know when it's me in the comments and not some scammers, because that is just driving me nuts trying to stay on top of it. So unless, yeah, you should be able to recognize if it's actually me in the comments. I'm never going to reach out to you for a reading or anything like that. My readings are currently closed, and the only way that y'all can get a reading from me right now is if y'all get in on the draw with the extendeds. Okay, I'll explain that later. We'll see how the reading goes. Not every reading has an extended, but that's just the way it works here. Okay, enough blabbing. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. This is going to be a Divine Feminine check-in. I do quickly just want to say Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you beautiful mamas out there. Anyone who is grieving the loss of a mother or have had complicated relationships with their mom, I'm sending you love. Those of you who wish to be parents, those of you who don't, either which way, Divine Feminine energy, we're here for you today, and I'm sending you my love. Okay, so we're gonna ring the bowl and then we're gonna call it in spirit. Yeah, and we'll see what messages want to come through for you. Here we go. Okay. I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. I did want to take special note. I'm not sure if y'all have noticed, I have a new candle here. This is like an 80-hour candle, and they're really fun. My last one was red, but this one I purposefully chose green for prosperity and abundance for all of us, okay? So that's what we are, working on here in our tribe. Prosperity, abundance. Let's see what we have here. You know what's interesting? Creation coming up again. Y'all, I'm not surprised. Creation energy overall. Of course, if we are, speaking about the mother, the archetype, the divine feminine, they are nurturing energy, creative energies. They give life, all of that, right? I do see a lot of folks here in our tribe who have been working on creating a new life for themselves, working on their skills, working on their specific talents, really nurturing your own soul, following your bliss, following that inner light and that calling. So y'all are doing amazing, creating what it is you want to see happen in your world, and that seems to be a running theme here for y'all. Also, the resilience. Okay, we all know that the divine feminine is strong AF, right? Y'all have carried a lot. Y'all have been through a lot. Y'all have put the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? And it often goes, I don't want to say unnoticed, but and even with the mother energy, like your work is usually underappreciated, and unfortunately, and I just mean, even if you're not a mom, like, divine feminine, you usually put in a lot into your relationships, into your projects, into your work, into your home, into everything that you do. And it often goes unappreciated, which is unfortunate. Here we have gratitude. So we see something coming through here, which is a good thing. Your resilience, okay? There is someone, people may be, of course, this weekend, expressing their gratitude to you, for you. And maybe this is just also you being thankful for perhaps, getting through certain tough times, or thankful for your strength, thankful for your resilience here. We also have patience here. So some of you have been really patient, patiently working away at something, patiently creating something for yourself. It's very good energy. I feel like your patience is about to pay off with this abundance coming through towards you. But I love the gratitude. So giving thanks, this weekend, you know, weekend vibe here for divine feminine energy. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what your gender is. We all carry the divine masculine and divine feminine archetypes within us. So this weekend, perhaps you are tapping into your more feminine qualities, your creative abilities, you know, just giving life to yourself and those around you. Yeah, and people are grateful for you and what is that you're bringing to the table, who you are, your strength, your resolve, you know, very good stuff, good energy. We'll find out a little bit more with tarot here. So I want to see what the incoming vibe is for you and why we're here today, why we're reading, what brought us here. What's going on? Yeah, okay, Nine of Swords. I like this in reverse. I like this in reverse. Now, the Nine of Swords in reverse speaks to a period of time where perhaps you have been dropping some of the worries. You know, you've been resilient. You've been going through a lot, perhaps, or things have just weighed too heavily on you. Where at one point you would have maybe, you know, been very anxious or up late at night thinking about all the what ifs and I got to do this and that and everything. I've got so much on my plate, you know, pardon me, so much on my plate. I don't have time for this and that and everything and all the other worries. I see you coming out of a period of time of anxiety. Just give me 1 second. I gotta pause it. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to go get a drink of water. I was like, maybe it was the sage getting all caught up in my throat. Either way, yeah. So you're coming out of this period of time where it's like, you know, I'm dropping the burden. I'm dropping the stress. I'm not gonna worry about this anymore. I'm not gonna worry about other people. Maybe it's just this weekend. You're gonna be like, look, I don't want to worry. I don't want to stress out. I want to forget about all the things that have been on my mind, all the things that I've been carrying, and just kind of kick back and relax. So good on you. We'll see. What is the current overall vibe? What is going on right now? What is going on right now? We have the Hangman in reverse. A lot of reverse energy. Interesting. So as I was saying, you just kind of want to kick back and relax. This is like the opposite energy. It's kind of funny when Spirit does that to me. It's like, oh, I'm getting like, you know, no worries, just chilling, going with the flow. And usually that's what the Hangman will talk about in the upright, you know, being the observer, not taking any action, holding back, not really doing anything, being a little bit confused, maybe, you know, surrendering, sacrificing something, maybe just sacrificing yourself, self-sacrifice all the time, toiling away, worrying about everything and everyone and what's got to be done and all the things that you have on your plate. Okay. This weekend you're not. It's like I'm gonna do this. It feels like I'm doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I'm not gonna worry about anyone else. I'm not gonna worry about the consequences or the fallout or what other people want me to do. Perhaps this is you taking time out, it seems, to just really enjoy yourself and do something nice for yourself, which makes sense. This Mother's Day energy here in North America. Here we have the Nine of Cups. This is an energy and it's falling under the gratitude. So I do see that you're like counting your blessings and being very grateful. Maybe, again, people could be, you know, expressing their gratitude towards you for all you do, saying, yeah, go treat yourself. If you're doing something really kind for yourself currently, it doesn't just have to be over the weekend. It can be just like, this is your vibe. It's like, I'm putting myself first. I've actually worked really hard to get to where I am. I deserve a break. I deserve to like not worry. I deserve to go after that thing that you want. I can also see this here as perhaps you were working really hard towards a certain goal or a certain, let's say you like really wanted to go on a trip. I'm just going to use that for an example. And it's like you've been worried, am I going to have enough for this? Can I save? I'm going to pinch, I'm going to scramble, or whatever I got to do. I'm going to make sure it happens. I'm going to just chill and go with the flow. I'm holding back. I really want to do it, but should I? Is it a good thing to do? And you know what I mean? Like, you know how you might question yourself, well, the money could go elsewhere. You know, is it worth it? This weekend, you're going to be like, you know what? It is about time that I actually take some action and do something good for myself. So there's an energy around that. It's like, I am going to go on that trip. I am going to do that thing. I am going to make myself happy. You know, I'm going to spend it on myself or that time, energy, money, whatever it is, right? Money is energy. And some would say time is money. So, I mean, it's all kind of however it works for you. You've been very patient, but what? Why? Okay. I feel like with the Page of Wands in the reverse, You know what I get here? With this energy, I get that you were almost waiting for someone to give you the go ahead or some kind of information to come through that was like, it's okay, or maybe waiting for someone else's approval or someone to give you some kind of news like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, go for it. You haven't received the information that you were perhaps looking for. Maybe you were looking for external validation for whatever reason. And I mean, we're human. We all seek that. We all want to fit in. We all want to belong. We all want, to feel like we're doing a good job in life and things like that. I just feel like you weren't really getting getting what you were looking for. Hold on one second. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. World in reverse. I feel like here's and three of Wands. There's a situation here that has been weighing very heavily on you, Divine Feminine, where it feels like something wasn't coming to the end. Someone may not have been respecting your boundaries or your wishes. Someone may have been putting too much on you. And this is you literally dropping that load, okay? Sounds kind of funny, but I see like a big I'm not going to worry about them anymore. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I need to do the things that make me happy. I'm not waiting for anyone to tell me that it's okay to do it. I'm just going to do it. Like really standing in your own power here, no longer sacrificing yourself for anyone else. And I do mean that, especially if you are a mom, or you know what I mean, because we have that energy of Mother's Day, right? So I'm going to relate it to moms too. If you are a mom, or you take care of others, or you're in a position of authority of something, and you take care of people in general, that could be your occupation as well. You could be a caregiver of some sort, or even an energy worker, or a therapist, or a physical therapist, or whatever you are, right? A doctor, whoever you are. It's just like, I'm not going to do that. It's like this time I'm caring for me. No one else is doing it. I have to do it. So it's like, I don't know, there's this resolve this weekend that's happening for you. And it's really quite beautiful, where you're just letting everything go, and letting the people and places and things that just, it's like they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate your value. You're kind of just like shaking it all off and being like, okay, this is all about me. So you're in this era right now where I don't want to call it like a bitch era or something, because we do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and usually that's like a raging bitch on wheels. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, I'm just not, you're not taking anything from anyone. You're not going to take on anything for anyone. You're really just putting down this firm boundary, and it's like, you kind of are copping a little bit of an attitude about it. It's like, well, you don't appreciate me, so I'm just going to cut you off. Like there's this, and I mean, like if you're a doctor or something like that, it's more of like, okay, well, don't even call. I'm not on call. Don't even talk to me this weekend. Don't even talk to me for a week. Like I'm going on vacation. I'm getting out of here. Like this is that energy. Like I need a vacation. I need a trip. I need something, I need a time to rest, rejuvenate, relax, just shut it all off, shut off my phone, shut off and not be available. This is me time. Okay. This is what I'm getting. This is me time, right? Okay. So what are the challenges coming in for this vibe? Four of Wands. Why would that be a challenge? Four of Wands is a really good energy where it's like you're feeling really good. It's like a solid foundation. It could be getting together with someone. It could be romantic. It doesn't have to be. It can be non-romantic. It's the energy of having a happy home. A home life that you enjoy. Why is that a challenge? I want to know why that's coming up as a challenge. A peaceful environment, like a loving home, peaceful environment, solid foundation, like you feeling very well established, feeling very lucky. Oh, I'll tell you why it's a challenge. That's all you really want? Okay, oh dang. Okay, I am reading for a very underappreciated mama type or divine feminine. Okay, not necessarily mom. You don't have to have children to feel this way. But it's like you're not getting the rest that you need at home, which is unfortunate. It's like all you desire is this like peaceful, loving atmosphere and solid foundation and happiness at home and, feeling really good. It's like you may have everything on paper where it's like it looks really good, but you may be feeling quite restless or again, underappreciated, all that. Four of Cups in the reverse here. Judgment in the reverse, a lot of reverse energy. What the only energies that are not in reverse in this reading is like what's really important to you. And it's like taking a break, doing what you want, getting your wishes, making yourself happy, and feeling peace. It's like all you want is peace. All you want is peace, and everything else that has been kind of like stirring up or disturbing your peace is like you're just shutting it down. Um, I don't want to say like you're going through a little bit of a breakdown, but some of you might be, and like, you know, where it's just like, all I want is peace, and you end up like screaming it. Which is not like a really peaceful way to communicate that desire, but like whatever, I see it happening for someone. Okay. And I'm not laughing at it. It's just like a frustration has arisen, and it's like you're finally just putting your foot down here. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. It's like, you know, I really just, some of you on the surface are trying to escape judgment of perhaps friends and family members, because I have judgment in the reverse, and usually that's not really awesome. It can make you feel like you aren't welcome, or you're being judged, or your ideas aren't very good, like you're not getting any peace. And instead of taking that on and worrying about what others think and feel, and the other, you know, like it's just like you're constantly, or you have been constantly putting others' needs in front of your own here, and you're taking that back. Okay, you're taking that back, and you're just tired of carrying it all. That's what I'm seeing. Tired of carrying it all. I feel like somebody here has had an incredible amount of patience with those in their home, or those that they take care of. Maybe you work in a group home, or I just heard sober house or something like that. And it's like, I don't know, maybe, you know, you work in some type of community environment here. And it's like nothing's ever good enough, or you take on too much, and you always put other people's needs ahead of your own. And this is an energy of you like putting all of that down, okay? And that's putting it lightly. I feel like some of you, yeah, look at this. This is like, all I need is peace. All I want is time to myself. All I want is a little getaway. All I want is to just take some time out for me. Maybe just chill and listen to my records, or listen to my favorite music. I don't know why I get that from this. Like, I know it's like, I don't know if that's meant to be a laptop or something, but I always look at it like a record player. I always see it. I know it's not, but I always think that, like, just sitting there chilling on your own, listening to your favorite music, that's one way I actually unwind and relax. So I feel like, you know, you maybe, even for some of you, it's like, okay, I want to put on my favorite music, drink a glass of wine here, you know, just doing things that make you feel good, relax. It doesn't have to be wine. It could be anything. I'm just saying, you know, that to me, that sounds like a good, nice time, you know, just chilling, and kind of drowning out everything else, right? Drowning out everything else. We have the 10 of Cups here. We have the 10 of Cups. So we have a 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups. It's like all you want going forward. It's like you want to create peace in your world. And who doesn't? I mean, this is like, who doesn't want peace in their world? Look, there's a 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like, you're no longer, okay, here's what it is in a nutshell. Anything or anyone that is going to disturb your peace, you're just not giving it your time or attention, or you're not nurturing those connections anymore. You're just, it's almost like, I don't want to say like you're going cold, but you kind of are. You're just shutting down, and you're no longer making space for the things, unfortunately, that just don't bring that feeling to you, that don't align with what it is that you're really trying to work towards, which is just a happy home life. Everything in the upright here. Okay, maybe some of you that is deciding now. I don't know your situation, your status. If you are, I don't know why I wanted to say engaged. Maybe because of this 4 of Wands, but maybe like it's, if you're living with someone, if you have a roommate situation, or you have a family, and I don't want to say you're just going to run away from your family, but I feel like you're going to be more like, okay, if it's not positive, I don't really want to hear it for a little bit. Or if don't come to me, I'm not the complaint department anymore. You know, I just heard you're grown, fix it yourself. Okay, so maybe some of you have some older children that maybe rely too much on you to fix their issues. It causes a lot of stress in your life. You're like, I'm supposed to be happily retired, okay, for some of you, or I'm supposed to be, you know, in my living it up era. I'm tired of having to deal with all of your problems, your issues, your, you know, whatever it is, right? Whoever and whatever is causing this disruptive energy in your world. Okay. Some of you may be even deciding, I mean, like we have a ton of, like we have such a huge range. And I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but our tribe literally spans from 18 years old until 65 plus. So some of you are going to be deciding to either switch careers, but mostly I do see retirement. Like I do see some retirement energy here for some of you, where it's like, I just want to go and make myself happy. Maybe I'm going to go travel. You know, you're never too old to kind of just sell your stuff and go travel the world, things like that. And this is the kind of breakdown energy that I'm feeling. Like, I guess I'm putting it lightly in a sense, but we have like, you know, you're just tired. You're just tired and need a break. Okay. And I feel like this energy is here to support you doing that. I do feel like people will understand. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we do have this gratitude and we do have this recognition. Maybe some of you are wanting to quit your jobs and start something new, something totally different. Maybe some of you are quitting a relationship, a marriage. That's what I was going to say when I said, I don't know if you're engaged or not, but I heard some of you may decide to go off on your own, stay single, something like that, because you're just like, I'm not happy where I'm at, you know, that kind of a thing. I'm not saying that all of y'all aren't happy. I'm reading on some huge frustration on the amount of responsibilities that are put on your plate, okay? And so there's a little bit of frustration there. And I do see that you are in this era of like really putting your own needs first, okay? Because I mean, anybody who knows anything understands that you can't not pour from an empty cup. And I feel here somebody is in, you know, in that empty cup. Somebody's needing resting, recharging, okay? And that totally is in alignment with Mother's Day and you know, in North America, at least. I don't know if you celebrate Mother's Day in your country. I know we are worldwide. Our tribe spans all across the globe, which is beautiful. We do celebrate that here, and it's like it's only one day. It's like one day, and moms are meant to like, you know, have breakfast in bed and like whatever, all these really nice things where mom doesn't have to do all the mom things that mom usually does. In my particular case, there is no such thing. It's a day. I sent my mom a card, but if you know, I feel like you should appreciate your mothers every day. You know, I mean, it depends. I can't just say that as a blanket statement because I know not all moms have been like are good or whatever. There's complicated relationships, things like that. I get it. But in my particular case, like I'm a solo parent. My child's father is deceased. Like he died when he was 8 months old. So it's just me. There's no like weekends off or, you know, he's 6. What's he gonna do? He's gonna color me a picture and I'm gonna love it. But that's pretty much it. The job doesn't ever end, okay? So I can totally understand this energy. I can totally get it. It is a lot, okay? So even if you're not like I said, even if you're not a mother, you could be over extended at work, or maybe you're the one in your friend group that everybody comes to with their problems, or you know, maybe you are like a counselor or something and you're always taking on other people's things, okay? So let me know in the comments what you do and how other people, maybe you're just that kind of person, like an empath, where just people just dump their shit on you and then you're just like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore, I can't fix your problems. This is like a frustrated energy, okay, that I'm reading on for me. Yeah, I was going to say, how does this apply? Does this apply for me? I can understand it and I can relate, but I definitely, I mean, no, I'm not dropping the responsibilities. I'm not dropping anything, but I am going on a trip. So there you go. So maybe that can apply. Not that it's all about me, but you know, some people will say in the comments, well, I think this reading is for you too. And I'll say, well, yeah, okay. Not every reading that we do is actually for me, so I wanted to just put that out there as well. But yeah, so let's just see if there's any more advice for you, or you know what, I was going to ask how the people around you are going to react to you kind of just putting down some firm boundaries. And well, I was going to say to you, putting down some boundaries, standing up for yourself, standing up for your ideas, your plans, what it is that you're going to do, what it is that you're going to drop, okay? This is you defending yourself, but this is also what you may come up against, is people trying to like fight it. People don't want, perhaps people don't want you to change, right? People don't want you to put a boundary down, because then that means they aren't going to get their need met, that you usually meet that need for them. So you might come up against people who don't want to see that change happen. But at the end of the day, when we have the 7 of Wands, it does speak to, it doesn't really matter. They can have all their opinions. Oh, sorry. a lot of stuff going on. They can have their opinions towards you, but you're going to just stand there and be like, no, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We do have people here. There's going to be someone, this is King of the Wands in the reverse. Not really good. Someone may try to manipulate you or make you feel bad or give you a guilt trip. Someone will try to fight for you to continue to do the work that you were putting in. And I'm getting like it's free. It's free, you know? Whatever you were doing is free or something. It's like you were going above and beyond. Okay, someone's not going to like that. It could be a boss. It could be a spouse or a partner, a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a child. It could, I'm not necessarily a child, because usually the King of Wands would represent somebody who is a little bit more mature, like in age, but in reverse, immature in action. Okay, so we also have Three of Cups. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse too. This is like friends. This could be friends, family, co-workers, people you would usually go out with, perhaps. Maybe you're shutting down certain social events. Maybe you're expected to be there. Maybe you're expected to host something. Maybe you're expecting, you know, and then you may, so this is like what you can expect from the people around you when you put down these boundaries, when you say, no, I'm going to do this. I'm doing it for me. And that's the end of it. People are going to try to perhaps guilt trip you and unfortunately fight you on it. Like they do not want, it's unfortunate because these are supposed to be your loved ones, right? And they're supposed to understand that you can't pour from an empty cup. But I feel like somebody here is like, I guess that's why we see the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like, I really just don't give up. You know, I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm doing it for me. And if you don't like it, you can go hug a tree. You can go hug a tree. That's a nice thing to say, but y'all know the meaning. Y'all know what I really mean. But yeah, so I mean, you may get some, you know, resistance. Let's just say you may get some resistance from those in your world, but oh well, at the end of the day, you need to do you, and you need to be happy, right? You need to do you. I'm gonna pull a affirmation. No, wait, what is this? Self-love oracle. Then I'll get an affirmation. And then hopefully I will be back with a reading. I am going camping this weekend, so I may or may not be here on Sunday. I will try. Maybe I'll record one while I'm in the bush somewhere by the fire or something, because that's what I like to do. That's what I'm doing for Mother's Day. I am taking my son camping. Okay, it says look deeper. There is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition. Do what makes you happy. Look deeper, okay? Practice patience, okay? Patience has come up twice now, okay? Patience has come up twice now. Maybe be patient with like people trying to, I don't know. I'm not really keen on their attitude of you like doing what you're going to do and whatever. Patience is here. Maybe you just need to take a big breath. Okay, conditions outside us sometimes determine the best time to move forward. Wait and work on something else until these conditions change. Okay, for me, that's just like, you know, have patience with these people. They don't like change. Okay, have patience with their reactions. Perhaps these are your loved ones. Okay, allow them time to adjust. Take a deep breath, go do what you're going to do, come back to the conversation at another time and say, you know, look, going forward, I can't take on as much as I was before, blah, 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 whatever you need to say, okay? And then we have this energy of get up. So you have been challenged, okay? You definitely have been challenged. You've been feeling a little bit heavy, and you need your cup refilled. And that's what it comes down to. So it says, no matter how far we've fallen, we must try again. All is not lost until we give up. There is something that you feel like giving up on. And then there's that saying here that I feel is really important is you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, okay? There are certain things that we can walk away from, certain things that we can't. That's life, it's responsibilities, but we can certainly take breaks and we can certainly implement boundaries and make some healthy changes that will help us remain in that full energy, right? Okay, so here we go. Your affirmation. We have 3. 3 came out for you. So let's just see. First we have, my work is deeply fulfilling. So this is perhaps something that you might want to write down, I'll always say, or type it in the comments or allow yourself to remember it somehow. Yeah, my work is deeply fulfilling. If you want to like the video, that will help tap you into future readings. I don't know why. Like the video, oh, because then you can save it. It'll go to your liked videos automatically if you need to come back for the affirmations. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. This is about a switch for someone for sure, perhaps in work. Okay, so here we have the point of power is always in the present moment. Okay, so maybe just staying present, wanting to be present, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, not worrying about everyone else and everything, you know, and that's where we started off this reading with that Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it is all about remaining in the present and not worrying about anything else but the now. Okay, the point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge, okay? Looking out to the future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free, and you are safe to take your power back, okay? That's essentially what it boils down to, taking your power back, taking your peace back, okay? My future is glorious. And this is like what it is. It's just like you just want to create a good life for yourself. You're just working towards creating a good life for yourself. You know, this is very beautiful. My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. And that's all it is, right? All is well in my world, okay? The power of your own words. I mean, it is very powerful to speak these affirmations out loud, especially if someone else is testing your patience. All is well in my world, you know, staying in the present moment, breathing deeply, and just going about what it is that is going to make you feel good and appreciated and loved in the moment, even if it's just you giving it to yourself, okay? I'm sending you lots of love, okay? And if you did like my vibe and you haven't joined our tribe, you're more than welcome to do so. All you have to do is hit the subscribe. It's totally free. And we usually have pretty reliable content, at least Tuesdays, at least Thursdays, and usually Sundays, but I already mentioned that I may not be there for that this Sunday, and then I usually sprinkle readings throughout. It's really just, I try to create a schedule, but yeah, I'm a solo mom, you know. I do my best, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and, you know, happy Mother's Day and all the good stuff, and be good to you, okay? Take care.